Okay.
and then we'll come to you. Sharing screen.
Oerkenhout. Huh? Habe jetzt Oerkenhout. No, it's not playing. Stop sharing. No. Why is it on top?
No, relax.
Okay, here. It's not. It's not. Yes, Panelahima. Okay, stop sharing. Sorry, we're having technical difficulties today. Hi, everyone.
No worries.
Hi, everyone. Let me see. I want to do this.
Is it sharing?
Okay. Here. I didn't share the screen yet. Okay, perfect. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Good morning, Armenia. Here is Nishan and Lilith from By Armenian. And we have on our weekly program, we have our guest tonight, Liana Avedian from Embry Tech. Hi, Liana. Welcome to our program.
Hi, guys. It's so nice to be here and share everything, everything is out there.
Thank you for taking the time to be with us for our weekly presentation. We can't wait to hear from you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Just give us a little bit background of what you do and where you are, where you would like to be, about your company, and
How you started
Sure.
it.
Sure. So basically, I'm actually right now in Armenia, and I moved back to Armenia almost now is already 11 years from East Coast. By education, I'm a nutritionist and also studied alternative medicine, Chinese medicine. So that's my background. However, when I moved back to Boston, back to Armenia, alternative medicine wasn't a priority for many people, and so I kind of deviated from my route, and I did business development, partnerships development in various in the beginning local companies, and then I switched to startups and started doing it in startups, and my last startup that I worked was in News Deeply, and then at that point, I was pregnant with my daughter, and she was wild from the beginning, get going. And I felt the energy saying that, okay, this is time to kind of start doing something on my own and actually combining my wellness and the preventative health background with technology, and to be able to reach more people in the world. And so that's when I started just to kind of being entrepreneurial, walking around, trying to understand to different events, tech events here in Armenia, which at that point began to boom. That was around 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 4 years ago. And this is where I met my one of the pitches at AUA, my co-founder Sarkis and Nare, where Sarkis was doing his first pitch about Embry Tech, and the whole story started with Nare and Sarkis sitting, putting together, and understanding, can we actually create a wearable that can measure your weight on the go, and can tell you about, for example, when your weight goes up, can it actually detect that and alert you? So the whole idea started with that. And today we are a 12 member team, and we're all working on creating that reality. And we just had our launch, first sales campaign online recently, which is so exciting. So this is like fast forward 3 years, and we all have vision to create and turn your regular shoes into a preventative health tool that can basically measure your weight on the go, and help people to take control of their wellness. Basically, that's kind of where we're going with it. So yeah, so this is pretty exciting because this was our first sales campaign, and we began our sales. So let's see how it goes.
That's so awesome.
That's great. When was your launch?
So the launch was in March, beginning of March. So we've sold so far 50 smart insoles, and we going forward. So I didn't really say. So basically, if you look at it as a combination, Embry Tech is basically a system. It's a system of smart insoles that is accompanied with a mobile application that serves as an accountability buddy, and it helps you to detect your weight, your fluctuations on the go. It helps you to, then it analyzes the data, and it analyzes your daily physical activities. It analyzes your behavioral habits, patterns, and all of this help you to kind of then, people to understand where they are in their wellness and how they can reach their goals. So that's kind of what exactly it's doing. I think I missed that part for listeners to understand exactly what Embry Tech is doing. And this is basically first time in the world that any technology can detect your weight and your weight fluctuations and alert you when the weight goes up or down, in hopes to reach your goals.
Do you have by any chance, do you have a sample of one of the insoles that you can show us, or that we can, otherwise we can just look at an advert?
Yes, actually, I do have it. Hold on just a second. Let me. Hold on just a second.
It's very interesting.
Yes, it's so smart and exciting, actually.
Okay, so this is the box basically that you get delivered.
Me and Nishana
Your
were
Embry.
the first 50 that we got it then. So I got one for Nishana and myself a few weeks
She
ago.
got one for me, and I got one for her.
Yes.
That's awesome. And you guys sweet. So this is the install inside. As you can see, it's a regular install that you put. Basically, right now we recommend it to use it in your sneakers or your casual shoes. Inside is basically the directions that you get to how actually get going and get onboarded with your insoles. And then the inside is where this is our second insole, and here you get to have your charger, and the charger is right there. It's this little thing right that you just charge it and slide it inside of your shoe. So you don't even have to remove the insole from your shoes when you charge it. It just goes inside. Yeah. And basically, this is the cord that you connect your insoles like this. And you just put this inside your shoe and it charges and it does it really quickly. And currently, yeah, and currently it takes up to 3 days, the charger.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
So with one charge, 3 days of use.
Mm-hmm,
Wonderful.
up to 3 days, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um,
So
and the app, does the app on, I'm presuming
iPhone.
on the iOS and also
iOS,
it's only on the
Android.
iOS or also
So
for
currently it's I'm sorry, it was backlogged. I thought you were done. So it actually currently just on iOS, but we also have it in plans to do it on Android. But currently it's only iOS application. And so yeah, so in the application we also have a coach, and we use that coach. The name of the coach is Sirun, and that coach Sirun is actually the one who's going to be communicating and giving you various insights on your data throughout the day, and also recommendations based on your insights. So currently the coach Sirun is in the development process. There's so when our first users, alpha users that we are selling to right now, they will be getting the insights, and slowly as we get more and more users, their recommendations will be coming in based on their goals, basically. And so yeah, so that's kind of also another.
Sirun. I like the name.
Yeah, we tried it to be Armenian creative. Um,
uh, have you used it, or is it something that you do, I guess, you use all the time, or is it
yeah, good question. So basically, you use the insole in your shoes, and basically, we always kind of some of their or one of our interesting pitch lines was, you can leave the house without your phone, you can forget your wristband like activity tracker, but you
Apple
will never
Watch, forget it too.
yeah, like a watch or a wristband, but you'll never forget to wear your shoes. So this is where we kind of hit with it. Basically, you put the insole inside of your shoes, and you charge it easily, and it's hidden in your shoes. You can't see it, so people don't even know like if you're wearing something and measuring. So it's kind of invisible tracking that we also marketing and giving an additional value in that, because we know some people do not want to be kind of they don't want to see or know or be open, right? And so this is invisible tracking, and you get visible results because you have an application, and it kind of talks to you and let you know what's happening with your wellness and how you need to improve to reach your goals that you're also able to set up within the application. You can set up, your activity goals, your how much you walk, how much you stand, your steps, your sitting, active time, passive time, as well as your weight goal. And then as the activity, we see, where it's going, how is it improving your or affecting your goals, we kind of give you recommendations on that. And, also having nutrition, wellness, alternative health background, this is where some of that expertise comes in terms of pushing people forward and empowering them and serving as an accountability body for them in reaching their goals.
um, can it also be used while someone is jogging or running, so a little bit more pressure on the
Absolutely.
muscles with the force of impact of the feet on the ground.
Absolutely. Yeah, so it really acts as a regular insole. So you can walk with them, you can wash it, you can do anything with it. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You can, we're actually now trying a new feature of biking. So say, let's say if you're cycling, can it count your speed? Can it count your distance and so forth? So there's a lot you can do with it because it's right under your foot. It's just of its unique placement that allows you to get so much more data. And yeah, you can just put it on, have it under your foot, and have it all day on you. And it counts. Basically, that's the whole benefit also, so that it can count your steps throughout the day. You know, if you're sitting, if you're walking up the stairs, and so being active or you being passive.
Does it tell the wearer anything about um, blood pressure or any type of
Mhm.
measurement like that?
Yeah, other biometrics. So currently it doesn't, but that's where is a vision, because we do want to turn shoe into a preventative health tool. So we want to add additional features. Absolutely. We are entering the market right now with the weight management kind of features, just because we feel this is priority. This is something people already kind of, it's on top of their mind. We also want to, in the beginning, connect with like Apple Health and so forth, so we can get that data and then give um,
Feedback.
very well generalized feedback. But as we go, as the research and development is not stopping here, this is just the beginning. We will be going forward and adding additional features. So we do want to try like heart rate. We do want to try body mass composition, like fat, water, and muscle mass. So these are some of the things that we definitely want to add. Also, like environmental sensors, just to see, how clean the air is. So there's a lot of things that is, in a pipeline, R&D that we want to add. And this is only the technology is only in one insole. So and it's only in one area right here. So there's a lot of room on the insoles, and there's a second foot that is still available that we can use. And again, the vision is to be inside of any shoe. So we want to, again, as R&D develops, to decrease the device to a very tiny size, so they can go inside the shoe actually and not in the insole. So this is a beginning, an entry point for us.
Which brings me to a point, that a question I have in my mind. Using the insoles, doesn't that change the fit of the shoe to the foot?
Mhm.
Does it make it tighter? Can you
Mhm.
comment on that?
Sure, sure. Yes. So, of course, it may, if your shoe is really tight on you, then it may give you a little bit discomfort. But this is why we recommend casual shoes and sneakers for this phase of this product. And because the trend is right now wearing, casual shoes and sneakers, even, people wear suits and sneakers, we feel this is, a very comfortable time for us to start with this device, with this product per se. However, if it's a regular shoe and you remove your current insole and just slide this inside, it it you know 9.5 out of 10, it has no issues. But currently, for example, you cannot wear with your heels for women or anything like that, just because heels are just a little bit more tinier shoe and fit than, let's say, your casual or sneaker. But we're working. We do have some clients that keep on pushing and want these in their insoles. So we are working, and hopefully, at some point we'll create that.
So there's a question, Robina is asking, do you have a membership or pay monthly fees in order to get advice for nutrition?
So currently, the way we're working on is that you pay one-time fee for insole and an application, and that includes it includes basically these nutritional and physical activity recommendations. As we go, these recommendations will get deeper and deeper and more personalized, and because that's the whole point of us, to also give the value to our users, and so at this point you just pay one-time fee and you have that application with you, and as we go, as we get volume higher up there, we're planning to actually decrease the price on this and have a monthly fee for application and the coaching. Absolutely, Rubina, thank you for that question. And and it's awesome to know that people actually want that. Mhm.
Um, have you exhibited this uh, in expos, and if so, where? Like Europe,
Mhm.
U.S., Australia,
Mhm.
Canada. If not,
Mhm, mhm.
I'm sure you have plans to do that.
Yeah, so basically, we did have for the first time in Paris, actually, during event in tech event in Paris. We did have our first show, and that was before COVID. And so, but that time we had a much bulkier version, and it wasn't as usable as it is today. But even then, we had a lot of interest in people. A lot of people were excited and tried it on, and but we are right now more ready than ever to actually go and participate in the expo. So this is going to be probably the first year that we, can easily and freely go and be excited to show something that is a end deal, that has packaging and is easy and fast to use and try and experiment.
Sure. What are the different sizes of the soles that you have, and do you have ladies
Mhm,
and
Men.
men's, or can you
mhm,
tell us about?
mhm. Yeah, so basically, if you can see in the back, there's lines. So it comes in three sizes. So one insole. So it's like, and so you can cut up, for example, 6 to 9, and you can cut up to your shoe,
Yeah.
the beginning of your like the end, the tip of your insole, you can cut it to fit your shoe. And right now we have three molds basically in three sizes, and females, kind of fit in more in the 6 to 9, 6 to 10 category, and then larger sizes for men. So these are the sizes that we have. Then you're able to basically cut it up and fit in your own shoe.
Yeah. Uh, there was a time where I remember I had a patient who had plantar fasciitis, and I have a friend who's a podiatrist, and he recommended one, not this, but an insole, and that's how the size was done to cut it. So that's
Oh,
very,
really?
yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
very good. It, with one you can have different sizes, so that's great.
Yes, yes. We are planning, as we go further, maybe have a female version versus male version, maybe difference in coloring, but this is all kind of in the future. Right now, we're excited and happy to first have this on, on the market, and actually people trying to get out there. User community and understand, what their feedback is. If a lot of people, women say, oh, this is kind of, we don't like the color, or we want it to be a little bit more feminine, then of course this is something where we also understand we definitely want to put our strength and efforts into. But this is really important time, because having users is like the most exciting thing, because this is for the first time you're able to actually give product, something you worked on, to a person's hands, and see how it affects their life. And it's very gratifying, and just to see how it goes and the feedbacks that we get.
I have lots of questions, so if you want to jump in, please do. Does your company also get any of the data from the users?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Does your company collect data from the users? Do they, like,
Of
is
course.
there?
Yes, of course, of course. So currently, the insole is being used within the team, and we just delivered yesterday our first insole also to our paid user. And sorry, my baby woke up. It's early in the morning here.
That's totally fine. Hi.
Maria, come. Maria, come.
Hi.
And so we definitely like basically collect the data right now, and try to analyze it, use it, improve it. And as we have more and more users, of course, it actually makes our predictions and algorithms stronger, better. And so that's a really, really important aspect of this. Mhm.
Um, so for our viewers that are watching,
Mhm.
where and how they can order, and how much is a pair?
Yeah, sure. So you can actually pre-order on our website, which is
We
at
shared the website. Yeah, you can go ahead.
yeah, at embry.tech. That's our website. So embry.tech, technology, TECH. And you just go through it, and it takes you basically, you learn more about the insole. You're able to ask questions. We have a chatbot right there, as well as pre-order right online, and it costs $149.99 for insole and application. And yeah, and so if you guys interested, you can always shoot us questions if you have any doubts, questions, concerns. We're always happy to answer you right away. Yeah, so that's kind of.
And when the company gets an order online, how long does it take for the user to get that?
To receive it. Yeah. So actually, this is right now a pre-order campaign. Which what does that mean? That means that you pre-order it, and we ship it in April. So this, because it's our first batch, it's getting right now. Actually, we are producing it right now as we speak in China, and so as soon as and the shipment would be ready end of April. So we will be shipping in April those pre-orders that get placed right now until basically then. And the goal is to sell at least 100 insoles. So we are down to 50% basically of sales.
That's good. That's good. I'm sure you're going to sell a lot more.
Yes, hopefully.
Which brings me to my next question. Are you guys going to put your insole on our marketplace, on the Buy Armenian marketplace? Are you aware of the marketplace that we're?
Of course we are. Yes, why not? This is also a great opportunity, and we are ready now. And it is a pre-order. If that's fine with Buy Armenian marketplace, then we're fine too.
During the posting, it says, for example, we have some vendors that say once this is ordered, it will take 2 weeks to be ready, as an example. So it will ship in 2 weeks once the order is done. There are others that say it will be done in 2-3 days, and others everything is ready. So depending if that's what's mentioned, I am sure that it won't be.
Yeah, so as long as the message is clear that it's going to be shipped in April, then it's fine. Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
Launching by like in few days. We're ready for it too, and we're very excited about it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is a great opportunity for sure. Yeah.
Any other questions?
There's no other questions. I think you gave all the information, and it was very, very knowledgeable, and everything was so clear. If anyone has any question, they can type, and then you can answer, or they can reach your website probably, or your Facebook page, right? So
absolutely. Please do. We love questions. The more feedback, the more things come in, the smarter we become, and the better product we build. Absolutely.
Wonderful. Thank you for taking the time to be with us, and we're very excited about your company, about the it's really something that hasn't been done before anywhere.
Right.
So to have an Armenian company to do it, it's such a great thing.
It's a pride, actually.
Thank you so much.
Company do this.
Yes, we definitely have a very strong team behind this, and like I said, my co-founder Sarkis, he's the CEO. He's an inspiring entrepreneur. He's also has like 10 years in IT. He's a developer himself. Our Nare, she's design officer, chief design officer, and she, that was kind of her vision.
She's also
I'm sorry.
an IT person, right? Nare is also an IT person, right? Yeah.
Yes. And, it was kind of her really desire to understand if something like this is possible to build, and, packaging today product, everything is kind of her magic that she's doing with the product. So, and then we have so many wonderful and talented Armenian engineers, let it be hardware, software, developers. And so we're very lucky to have such a wonderful team. And also we have our fourth co-founder, who was our advising partner in the beginning, and now he joined us as a CTO. So we're very lucky to have him on board as well, to kind of, he's definitely took some of the weight from Sarkis's shoulders, and now leading the product development there, development piece. So yeah, definitely we're really lucky, and going and pushing forward, and hopefully sooner or later would be a massive sales campaign that really is going into full force.
Very good.
Very
Very
good.
good. Thank you again, and we will see you online.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for your time and this opportunity to talk, speak, and and just be out here. Awesome.
We'll
Thank
be
you.
waiting for our insults.
Yes, we're still now it's
Yay.
Now,
April.
April, we have something to look forward to.
Yes, definitely. We're excited to.
Have a good
Bye
night,
bye.
everyone.
And have a good day in Armenia.
Day. Thanks, guys.